All right, squabble up, bougie boss moms over 40 and other side hustlers. So, this is why I wouldn't recommend just shipping free samples to your UGC creators, and I recommend doing this instead. I'm gonna cover something, guys, that's gonna help you um, increase sales. So, before I cover this, I wanted to kind of mention a common problems that moms over 40 often face. So one of the problems is they start their TikTok shop dropshipping business, and they start selling products, and out of a sudden see that they don't really have a lot of sales, or just barely no sales at all. And of course, to solve that problem, you could do the following. You could send free samples and get other people to promote those samples, guys, in the form of review. And then what's going to happen is when they leave a review on your TikTok account, it's going to be a gazillion easier for you to go ahead and make more sales. But how does that review gets reflected? What exactly do you say? What exactly do you tell to your UGC creators? Well, what you got to do, you got to give them not only just a free sample, but you have to make sure that whenever you give out those free samples, you do that in a scaled way. So in other words, while you're launching your product, you want to make sure that you are initially giving out some samples until you see sales ramp up. Once sales ramp up, what's going to be happening is TikTok is going to be giving you credit. It's going to be giving you more sales, because it sees that the other people are buying, and the only way you get other people to buy it is if you give them a refund. So in simple words, you request them to buy the product, and then you simply give them a refund back after they buy it, and providing that they write a review. But of course, you want to phrase it. You want to phrase it in a way that is not, is not written in a way where it's like, hey, give me your review and I'll give you the product. Even though it's still somewhat a white hat and gray tactic, it's still, nevertheless, you want to do it in a way that is going to be future-proof for you. So in simple words, guys, if you're struggling to make any sales, this trick is going to work wonders for you, especially if you are not making any sales. It's just going to be a gazillion times easier for you to execute. And you still want to send those samples for free to your UGC creators, but you want to do it in a way where you're doing it naturally and gradually through thread stacking. So in simple words, you're going to be thread stacking, you're going to be creating content and giving out free samples as part of the beta phase. And as you do that, guys, you want to be, the reason why you want to do this is because, like, if you don't do this and just list the product, get the products from China, ship it, and start selling it, you may not make any sales. And then when you don't make any sales, you're gonna come to a realization that the reason why is because TikTok not really seeing any reviews, not seeing anything, and of course it becomes a problem. Now, if you get a viral worthy product that meets all the criteria, it's not going to be that much of a problem. But needless to say, still it's going to be somewhat of a problem, guys. So the best way to do that, to solve that problem, is to start doing meta ads. And when you start doing meta ads, you're going to be giving out product for free, and then you're going to be giving out a promotional product for free. So in simple words, you're going to promote free samples to your audience, to UGC creators, running meta ads, and when they get the product, they create a video, a testimonial. So they get the product and they get the testimonial, and some UGC creators will create right away content, some other ones will not. So what you want to do, you really want to minimize the chances of people just kind of grabbing your products but not doing anything at all. Of course, there's going to be people who won't write a review anyway, but if you ship out your product to somebody who is part of your personal brand, part of your threads, then it's just going to be gazillion times easier, guys, to spawn extra income and get that additional trust factor and scale your offer. In simple words, when you start giving out free products, you want to initially start give out free products. Then they're gonna create the reviews. Then once they create reviews, you're gonna see more like sales coming in, and other people start. It's gonna create like a snowball effect, chain effect, where other people will be seeing those reviews and also gonna start providing reviews. And that's when you want to start lowering those freebies and converting your freebies into kind of I'll give you 50% off of this product if you write a review. But you want to be doing this in a way where you are getting kind of how should I say it, where you're getting a very good benefit. Because if you were just to tell somebody, go ahead and don't buy anything from my TikTok shop, but tell them, hey, only create a video for my product and post that video. And the question is like, how would affiliate person be able to, how would they do that? How would they reference your TikTok shop? Well, the answer is they gotta be a TikTok shop affiliate. There's certain TikTok shop affiliates that you can leverage, and they're already part of the program, and you could run additional Spark codes on them, Spark ads on them, and give them the Spark ad code. Basically, so this way you can run those ads on their account. So that's how it works, guys. Now, I wouldn't recommend just giving out free products to infinity, guys. What I would recommend is just scale slowly and provide free product, but get other people to jump into your TikTok shop, purchase it, and then you provide refund. That's how it works. This way you get a native absorption rate for engagement. What that means is your sales will skyrocket. In simple words, like the reason why I see a lot of moms over 40 fail with this like attempt of building their own private label brand and try to sell products and not seeing any sales is because they don't connect the dots between what the TikTok shop platform wants, and it will reward anybody immediately as soon as it starts seeing sales coming in from your shop. Immediately you're gonna see incredible boost. But if you don't connect that part, like you're never really gonna figure it out. And that's kind of what I discovered. And a lot of moms over 40, they're not aware of the platform factor.